Так, всіх вітаю. Що ж, друзі, ми продовжуємо. Вибираємо завдання. Виростіть та зберіть урожай. Не хочу. 30 рівень, це забагато. Магічний рецепт. Ідемо туди. О, далеко. Будемо летіти? Будемо летіти.
Better world for me.
О, шарики. А, блін, не встиг. Як це ж я так промахнувся? Тихо. От вирівняти дуже важко. Реально важко. Давай ще один. О. Yesterday. Hogwarts справа. А, ми тут були. Да, так, ми тут були. Так, походу нам треба злізати. Тому що в село нас не пустять. Блін. Поспішив.
Море.
Ставлю на те, що буде статуетка тут. Ясно. Блін, треба продавати срочно, бо я вже нічого не можу брати. Нема нашої стоп, там не було на другий поверх. Так, друзі, давайте ми зайдемо в магазин і продамо все. Бо інакше... Вау! Ту-ду-ду. Клоуна.
see the clothes.
Та бачиш. Такий магазин.
Rebellion.
О, одразу все ярко.
Молодець.
Я
Ти
сам.
мені підказав, правильно?
Так, я прям. А двері зеркало відкрити. Якщо я скажу там закрити, то ти
Зараз,
не
котику.
вийдеш, добре?
Так, мені треба зайти спочатку.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the
Не розрізав пальця, а так.
and you. You never say much.
Я злякав.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
А, це наші грошенята. Тут, в цій грі, обов'язково це треба. Блін, один знак питання. Коротше. Треба це все діло збирати, продавати, тому що це, в принципі, ну, на даний момент для мене це найлегший дохід. Супер.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Тепер йдемо до нашого. Ох ти. Ті віники круті. Нам поки що наш. Подобається. Так, бар. Правильно я розумію? Бар.
Glad you came.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely
Цей
memories.
Райан голос стрьомний.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Думаю, ми пробіжимося, да? Тут не так уже й далеко.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Fall dead asleep on my feet. I could. You should know better than that by now.
Тут диви, тут розруха.
Potato. Move to the cowards.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Що воно хоче? Горобиного відвару, ага.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Ага.
Incendio! That solves that.
Баранчик шон, баранчик шон. Що, знов гном?
Wait a moment. Incendio.
Шипастий плювун. А, ось він є.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. The castle must have been quite stately in its time. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Not sure how I'd fare in a little bit.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed. And yet, remain the same.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Bardo of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. I'm now...
Hello, Hamora.
Це добре, що ми це знайшли.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
От і вечері.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Who lived here, I wonder? This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our
I
great...
found a dirical den near one of the hamlets. Made some galleons off that little find.
To visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk lumps while I'm there. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio.
Це газова камера. Так. Тут ми все одно не маємо куди йти, тому по любасу. Тут ми зараз будемо що? Ковзати? Чуть будемо.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Protego! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio!
Які? Що за кущик тут такий у нас? Так.
Incendio!
Цікава печерка. Так, і що далі? Знайти 5 листів.
Confringo! Accio!
Ну, ти решил покупаться мне тут. Один лист є. О. Два листа.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Все зібрали, ще й шмарклі взяли. Шмарклі троля.
Who says crime doesn't pay? I'm practically swimming in galleons. You're the little sod that say, won't we forget about that common hell you stole? I know all about it.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Єдинорог. Фіга собі. 4.
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
Може ще один буде?
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Incendio. Confringo.
Да, така собі стрьомна стежина, я вам скажу. Вовчик
Suppose
попав.
it's worth a look.
О, це якісь мертві. Оберігають печатку. чи-
Incendio. Levioso. Potato. Incendio. Confringo.
Угу, третій рівень. А, прийдеться потім ще раз з ними тут битися. Ладно, пішли далі.
Accio. Accio.
You just got this help.
Potato.
You really played well.
Careful now. None of that description.
Levioso. Incendio.
А, я думаю, що це так тяжко взяти, ти зараза.
Accio. Your poaching days are over.
Ти не зовсім вовк.
Accio.
Так, не зрозумів. Де тут печера? Я там був.
Accio.
Непоганий такий захід.
These rocks have seen better days.
Купа всього. Ресурсів понабирали. Так, не зрозумів. А, Сіроні треба віднести. Блін, так ідемо.
Wonder who lives here.
Can't imagine. Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph. Only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
От, бачите, одно завдання, зараз візьмемо ще одне завдання.
Upper Hawksfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolf and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious.
Так,
We should not
звичайно,
have been
будемо
living here.
обережні.
This is our home.
Зачистіть табори гоблінів.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
А до сіреночки потім прийдемо. Але поки ми тут.
Human to worry about.
А, так ми їх уже
This
били
might be
тут.
the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Petrificus totalis.
How nice of you to stop by. Such arrogance. Feels like I've been at this for hours. I'm not quiet enough. Potato! Lucky, that's all!
Спи спокійно.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
Так, окей, йдемо до другого. Ми ж тут були, правильно? Правильно. Вибачте.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Such arrogance. Potato! Delicious! Repulsor! Descender!
You'll fight over these That's in our encampment in the town. You're
Listen, over here!
You must.
That was critical. One less human to worry about. White's run this out longer than necessary.
I should have been your death. But it's sad. Really, it is. You want your now.
Potato!
Both camps cleared. Alan Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Вертаємося до Клера, потім йдемо шукати того. По ідеї. Брата чи хто він там.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Так.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Madam Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic in even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone.
Обоє сказали, що неможливо, щоб
He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Where are you? I'll not give up hope.
I could use some gold. And a new potion. Something indispensable. I'd be set for life. You have my thanks. This might be enough.
То де ж ми там? Йдемо його шукати.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Petrinus Totalis.
Someone's going to regret it.
You'll regret crossing my path.
We're going to let you
Potatoes! Let's see you survive. Notice you ain't wearing that goblin helmet you stole.
Oh, what's the light after bigger?
You're just... It's triple here.
Stop picking around like a pennywig!
Can't bet you will.
The beasts are safer now.
Йдемо дивитися. Йдемо дивитися, що з ним сталося. О.
Confringo! I should have... Incendio! Accio! Is that Infinity? Wood John? That must be Bartle. Incendio! Potato! Leviosa! Incendio! Bartle's doing jumper. I'm not sure what about wants to know what really happened to him.
Так, ладно, за пташками вернемося. А що нам вдалося з'ясувати? Що він покійний? Хто там такий?
Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is. Your head's never seen a clear day.
Professor Howell will never believe this. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Everything's all right now.
Ти сюди, дорогенька, не будеш сама.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Ого, там внизу які кістки.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection
Ти.
charms. I'll get that goblin helm back, hopefully by rummaging your corpse.
Блін, а де ще один?
This looks intriguing. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, I do hope my brother...
Madam Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
швидко траур закінчився.
Dear, dear brother.
Так, добре, друзі. На сьогодні це все.